Buy 3 boxes and a precon for beta. Here's why. Hi everyone, this is Hayne from Wizard's Den, and you are watching Sorcery TCG News. Today, we are going to talk about how many boxes you should buy if you want to jump into this game from beta in constructed format with minimum number of boxes. There are many new people discovering this game after the disclosure of beta release. In the official Discord, and also in the comment section of my channel, there are many people asking questions regarding what to purchase. The two questions that pop up frequently is 1. Minimum number of boxes required to enjoy constructed format, and 2. How many boxes to purchase before switching to singles. Today I'm giving my take on the first question. The second one will be answered in the next episode. Before I get into today's topic, I have some announcements to make. Starting after the delivery of Alpha, I will start a new content series called Sorcery TCG Market News. I'll be discussing topics regarding Sorcery's secondary market price analysis every Wednesday. This is not for investment purpose, but for letting collectors and players know about the latest pricing so they'll have knowledge when they engage in buying, selling, and trading activities. I'll talk about box prices, single card prices, equivalent value of a box, and many more metrics to analyze the market. There will be unique analysis answering questions like, I have 60% of the set complete. Considering current EV, should I buy singles or sealed boxes, and how many? All analysis will be based on extensive data analysis and knowledge of the game itself. One note is that this content will not be pasted on official Sorcery Discord as it's secondary market discussion. So if you want updates on market related topics, make sure to subscribe to the channel to get the summary and analysis, free every Wednesday. Back to the topic. So here's my answer to the question, what is the minimum number of boxes you should buy to enjoy constructed format in Sorcery? And I will say, buy up to 3 boxes and a pre-constructed deck. Before I get into any reasoning, I know someone will say buying singles is the most cost-effective method of making a constructed deck. The recommendation that I'll be giving is not about what is the most cost-effective solution. It is about if someone decides to buy boxes instead of singles for constructed play, what is the optimum box count which results in the best bang per buck? I want to make this point clear first. So let's go into the stuff you want to buy. First, you want to buy the precons. This is an image of the alpha version, but there will be a beta version too. It comes with 4 different decks, each with different elemental avatars. There are 4 reasons why you want to buy this. First, the non-foil version of the 4 elemental avatars are limited to the precons. There will be only foil versions in the booster boxes, and those are almost impossible to pull. So you want to secure the non-foil versions with the precons. Secondly, the precons have many valuable cards included, in terms of playability, not in financial terms. These decks are not random assort of useless cards. These come with cards that are frequently used in top decks. For example, the alpha precons included these cards that are used in many formats, and some of them are uniques. As you know, getting uniques are very difficult in Sorcery, and being able to get these cards guaranteed is a big deal. I can assure you that you will get the best bang for the buck. Third, it gives you enough Atlas cards for constructed play. This becomes especially relevant when you are planning to buy like a single booster box. With a single booster box, you might not get enough Atlas cards to put in your deck, as you will be forced to play with almost basic sites. Finally, it provides you with token cards that are extremely useful in playing. These are the 4 reasons why you should be buying a precon if you want to cost effectively start playing Sorcery. Now, currently, there are no information on the beta version of the precons. Eric Curiosa have not officially started pre-orders of the precons yet. However, we do know that it will come out as it was confirmed in various sources, such as this YouTube video from Kitchen Table TCG, and comments from one of the developers of Sorcery. When it gets released, make sure to grab a precon. Okay, so I explained about the precon, so now I will explain about the amount of boxes. There are 3 reasons for buying up to 3 boxes. It prevents excessive amount of bulk cards building up, it gives you high coverage of playsets of exceptional cards, and provides you enough elite cards and other foils for trade. Let's go over the first and the second reason. One thing you need to remember about in Sorcery is that the number of duplicate cards you can include in a deck is dependent on the rarity. You can have 4 ordinaries, 3 exceptionals, 2 elite, and 1 unique. So unlike other TCGs, you will not be running 4 uniques and 4 elites in your deck. Most of the cards will be ordinary and exceptional cards. The bulk cards are the workforce of your deck, but you don't want too many either. This plot shows various statistical metrics regarding the number of cards you can get versus the number of open boxes. Left is for exceptional and right is for ordinary. The top one shows the average number of different cards you can obtain with given amount of boxes. Opening 3 boxes will allow you to obtain about 90% of the exceptionals and 100% of the ordinaries. If you look at the 4th plot, this shows the minimum duplicate card counts versus the amount of booster box opened. Opening 3 boxes will result in having playset for all the ordinary cards. Beyond the 3rd box, you will have unnecessary extra ordinary cards. If you now look at the 2nd plot, which shows the average number of duplicate cards, exceptional will have 2.5 copies per each card. So from this data, it looks like opening more than 3 boxes will result in having too much of extra ordinaries. While you don't get all the exceptional cards, you do get 90% of them, and they are almost close to a playset. It looks like the optimum box is somewhere around 2 or 3 boxes considering this data. I say 3 is better due to the 3rd reason. Table 1 calculates how many cards you will get by opening arbitrary number of boxes. Currently, when you look at the card pool, about half of the elite cards are utilized in decks. Perhaps somewhere around 40 cards, I guess. If you have around 80 cards, you can trade half of those to make a playset of elite cards. A playset for elite are 2, by the way. You will also have a fair amount of foils included in your open box, and that would also help you collect the cards you would need for your decks. By the way, if you want to know how these calculations were done, please watch this episode for all the assumptions for the calculations. I'll put a link in the description of this video. So in conclusion, I think buying up to 3 boxes would be the best option if you are considering to play constructed while minimizing the initial cost for booster box purchases. You can reduce the amount to 1 or 2 also, but getting more than 3 will not be that cost effective. Also, regardless of the number of boxes you are going to get, always get a precon. So, that is it for today's Sorcery TCG news. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for future episodes regarding Sorcery. Thanks for watching, and until next time, have a great game.